what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Q. And let's go ahead and get down and do what it do. Look, Valorant champions in Istanbul. It started with 16 teams, and now we are down to just 8. And yeah, sure, admittedly, there aren't the 3 NA teams that I predicted, nor is my call of FPX in the finals still a possibility. But other than that, I did pick the rest of our playoff teams right, and I do got the receipts. So I figured with the playoffs starting tomorrow, I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and run it back. Let's go ahead and do some more predictions. And I'm actually going to be doing all of them for the playoffs. We might even be doing predictions for the rest of the tournament. I'm not exactly sure. We'll kind of keep the ball rolling, you know, kind of as I feel like we got some time to do some of these videos, because I've been absolutely loving to do these things. And if you're enjoying them as well, don't forget to smack that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on as we're keeping track of everything VCT, ALGS, RLCS, and more. So, but as far as getting back to the matchups tomorrow, you know, we're going to be starting off. We're going to be seeing Loud versus Leviatan, and I can't help but feel just a little bad for the homies over in Loud. I mean, Optic was the team that knocked them down into the lower bracket in their group play, and then right off the rip, here in the playoffs, they're going to have to face off against the Argentinian roster that has been on an absolute roll, that being Leviatan. Now, Loud did show some promise in their Optic matchup when they did push them to 3 maps, but you know, it's still yet to be seen if Breeze is just a weak point for NA, or maybe even just Optic in particular, since they did go 0-2 on that map during group play. But other than that, they really only found just minimal success against Zeta in Istanbul. So I think I'm going to have to roll with my boys from Leviatan on this one, but I do anticipate that this is going to be a banger. Like I said, I actually anticipate all of them being a banger here in the playoffs and further on. But, you know, the later matchup in the day, as far as on Friday, that's going to be DRX and FPX. 2 teams that really kind of have a history of dominance within their region, right? 2 teams that we know, we've seen them time and time again. And let's not forget that FPX is fresh off of a first place finish in Copenhagen. Now, they were surprised by Exit. I think a lot of people would have called that a surprise during the group stage. That's why they weren't the top seed from their bracket. But they also haven't placed outside the top 4 in like any major tournaments that I can think of, at least dating back past the year 2022. So anything this calendar year, like this season, I don't think they've placed I don't think they've placed lower than 4th, which is really strong. And but outside of that, you also have to remember that like DRX is no team to scoff at either. I mean, they've been holding it down in the Korean scene for a hot minute here. And when we think back even further than just this past year, when this same roster was under the team name Vision Strikers, they did have that 102 match winning streak. And, you know, I know with everything here recently, I know that FPX is like the easy choice, you know, as the champions from Copenhagen, looking to kind of keep that momentum going. But, you know, I think that this is where we do see EMA lose again in Istanbul. Obviously, since this is a double elimination, they aren't losing. They'll just be moving down into that lower bracket. And that's not me being better or anything like that. That's just me being real. You know, I mean, this is going to be DRX in a close one. But let me know, you know, your predictions as far as tomorrow's games down in the comment below. Feel free to tell me where I'm right. Feel free to tell me where I'm wrong. Feel free to tell me where I, you know, bought into the hype thinking that we'd see 3 NA teams in the playoffs. But make sure before you hit enter, just keep in mind that no matter how smart or how great of a person you are, none of that really matters if you can't simply be a good person. All right. Now, I will be releasing another video tomorrow, probably with my Saturday picks. I was kind of thinking about putting them together here in one video, but then I was kind of thinking about it and I was like, content, bro. So if that's something you're looking forward to, you want to kind of keep up with everything that I've got going over here on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, because we are going to be posting content daily. All right. And until we do catch y'all back over here on the channel for the next one, don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love hard. All right, y'all. It's your boy Q, signing out.
If you ain't show something, you just don't wanna be. You wanna be me, but you will never be as fresh as CUE.